Why don't you come up here and hand me that picture? Bring it. Bring it. USA. They got morons like this all over the country.
This is what the country has been missing. This is what we were missing the last 4 years with our former fearless leader, Johnny B. Biden. And the crisis, it would damn sure be magnified if cackling Cam Harris was elected. This is what we've been missing. There is no more tolerance for stupidity. There is no more sympathy for overweight virgins who are pissed off because their inflatable girlfriend dumped them for a set of floaties. For far too long, we were allowing immature weirdos to operate with impunity, when all it takes is someone with toxic masculinity standing up and saying, enough is enough. Remember last month when deacons at Woke United Methodist organized the riots? The peaceful protest. They organized that doofus No King's Day where thousands of unemployed wanker spankers finally generated some personal income by being paid to protest in the street against a mythical king. I guess they were protesting against King Kong or King Koopa. These people live in a world of make-believe. America has never had a king. Matter of fact, the country was founded to get away from the British monarchy. Yet for some reason, these so-called college graduates who can't get a job because they majored in gender studies, they spent their Saturday protesting against a king that does not exist. A week or so before that, there were the riots in Los Angeles. The deacons were hoping to recreate the magic of the summer of 2020. The summer of woke love, where women love women and men wish they could be women. They were hoping these peaceful protests would spread, but there were two reasons I think that it didn't happen. Number one, they lacked public support. And number two, the Trumpers said enough is enough. Even though masculinity seems to be making a comeback, there is still a crisis of masculinity in this country. Earlier this morning, some Dr. Drew video about masculinity randomly appeared on my YouTube feed. It was Dr. Drew and 4 ladies. One of the ladies was Anna Kasparian from the Young Turks. They were talking about the crisis of masculinity in America. I don't remember the exact statistics, but long story short, these kids in Gen Z LGBT, they're not really dating. Something like 30% of dudes between the ages of 18 and 24 haven't seen the inside of a woman since birth. The ladies on the panel, they were saying and asking the typical questions. I love masculine men, but they don't exist anymore. Men are afraid to approach women. When did men become such pussies? I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that feminism has made approaching women damn near impossible. Young man approaches a woman at a bar, offers to buy her a drink. Girl, this dude is a perv. Where is social worker Shanice? This asshole needs to be escorted out of here. Women on dating apps complain that they can't find a real man. At the same time, they are filtering their choices to show them the perfect man. He can't be shorter than 6 feet, gotta make 6 figures. Out of 1,000 potential dudes, they filter their choices down to about 10. Then they wonder why they're sitting at home on Friday night watching the men on RuPaul's Drag Race and wondering why those men are dressed as women. When I was in college, Chad Thundercock was a porn star. He had the lead role banging the night nurses from Jersey. Today, Chad has his Thundercock concealed in a tuck-friendly bathing suit, and his man boobs are supported by a man bra. Masculinity has been stifled. It's been labeled toxic. Men seem to be blamed for everything. And it's not just white dudes. Black men have been vilified too. One of the many reasons that the Trumper got elected, it's because he had the support of men of all races who were tired of being told to act like women. Men who were tired of being told to be tolerant of stupidity. Over the weekend, Tom Homan was speaking at an event that was organized by Turning Point USA. During his speech, he was interrupted by a dude who believed masculinity was toxic. He came to the event with a poster, perhaps hoping for an autograph. He left the event with a bruised caboose after Tom Homan verbally kicked his ass out. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Let's go and get to the sponsor for today's video, my good friends at Liberal Repellent. Here on the channel, we often talk about the woke fungus, which is a fungus that you damn sure don't want to be infected with. We have seen what happens when organizations become 100% infected. Prognosis is grim, slim chance of recovery. Fortunately, my friends at Liberal Repellent, they have developed supplements that will keep you healthy while also protecting you from the woke fungus. Liberal Repellent offers multivitamins without synthetics made from real food, meaning your body will easily absorb and utilize the nutrients. Liberal Repellent also offers items for the more pleasurable aspects of life. One of the supplements is called the Repopulation Agenda. It's an alternative to the pharmaceutical blue pills without the dreadful side effects. Take a couple of these before bedtime and you'll have your wife going to bed with a smile on her face. If you have an affinity for the booze, Liberal Repellent offers a cure for your hangovers. Their morning after red pill replenishes vitamin B to help eliminate the dread of the following morning. From detox to dietary, Liberal Repellent has the supplements that you need. So click the link in the description below. Use my promo code BTL15, BTL15. Save 15% off your first purchase with Liberal Repellent. Over the weekend, Tom Homan was speaking at a Turning Point USA event. Now, for those that don't know, Tom Homan is the border czar for the Trumper. He's the one responsible for rescuing 10,000 migrant children in the last 5 or 6 months. Now, of course, you're not going to hear that from the mainstream media. All the media will say about Tom Homan is that he's bad, bad, bad. While speaking at the event on Saturday, Tom was interrupted by Private Doofus. Yeah, this doofus wasn't even qualified to be Captain Doofus. My inside sources tell me that he's not qualified to be Private Doofus either, but he was given that title in an honorary capacity. Translation, he didn't have to earn it, it was just given to him. The esteemed private, he interrupted Tom Homan to ask if he was a member of MS-13. He was holding an altered poster of Tom Homan with MS-13 written on his knuckles. Instead of going back and forth with an obvious dumbass, Tom Homan, he decided to invite him on stage. And if he didn't want to meet on stage, Tom Homan gave him an open invitation to meet him backstage where he would introduce his boot to his ass. Watch for yourself.
Are you an MS-13 member? Why don't you come up here and hand me that picture? Bring it. Bring it. USA! USA! They got morons like this all over the country. This guy wouldn't like the surface nation. This guy ain't got the balls to be an ICE officer. He hasn't got the balls to be a Border Patrol agent. This guy lives in his mother's basement. The only thing that surprises me, you don't have purple hair and a nose ring. Get out of here, you loser. And you're such a badass, meet me off stage in 13 minutes and 50 seconds. I guarantee you he sits down to pee.
There has been a lot of media controversy recently with Tom Homan and how ICE is handling illegal immigration. Headline at CNN: Trump mass deportation is backfiring. This is great. We've been trying to tell you that orange man bad. CNN referenced a Quinnipiac poll where over half the country supposedly disapproves of the Trumpers' immigration policy. Me personally, I have a hard time believing that. Apparently, CNN is questioning the results too. After they revealed the poll data, CNN said, "I'm not sure people really care that much. They might disapprove of some of the controversial parts, but maybe it's not that important to them. Hell, they might even like the results." Yeah. No shit. I think a lot of the controversy is 100% driven by the media. Last week, ICE agents raided a reefer plantation in California. How did the media choose to cover the story? They're harming the children. Oh, the children. It's all about the children. The children. What the hell were the children doing working on a reefer farm? I have never seen the children preparing yeast at the beer factory. I've never seen the children of Louisville taste testing the bourbon. So what the hell were they doing working on a pot farm? Later in the article, CNN claimed that 79% of Americans agree that immigration is a good thing. Oh, CNN. I see what you're trying to do here. I am sure 79% of the country does agree that immigration is a good thing. But we're not talking about immigration. We're talking about illegal immigration. You see the difference? One is legal, one is illegal. One of the reasons that the Trumper was elected was because of the illegal immigration problem. So I find it hard to believe that people who elected him to solve the problem are suddenly upset that he is solving the problem. Have you noticed? We rarely hear anything about the southern border anymore. Have you noticed that? Fox News, they used to have cameras set up at the southern border and they'd show live footage from the border throughout the day. Over the last few months, I have not seen a single shot from the southern border. I wonder why. I think Tom Homan is doing a phenomenal job. He was damn sure phenomenal this weekend verbally handling that loser. Now, ICE, they are far from perfect. They've made some mistakes, but mistakes are going to happen when you're actually doing something. ICE wasn't making mistakes under Johnny B. Biden because they weren't doing a damn thing. But anyway, give me your thoughts on this. Tom Homan destroys a woke Heckler. Is masculinity making a comeback? Also, give me your grade so far for ICE. It's been 6 months. How well is ICE doing? Or do you think they are doing poorly? Let me know. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys tomorrow.